So have you ever had someone who is thinking about hiring you say they want to audition you? Yeah, so have I. And usually that comes with, can I come and see you perform? Well, if I'm doing a live event at a bar or something where it's a public place, yeah, you can come and see me. But are you really going to see me do something at a bar that I'm going to do at your wedding? I'm kind of the two different things, right? I mean, it really is, for me, two different things. Hi, I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and thanks for being a part of my little show. Thanks for being a part of that and taking care of my sponsors like Electro Voice and Promo Only and DJ Event Planner, DJNTV and the Entertainment Experience Workshops. So, should you allow people to come to a wedding? I know people who do. I know they say, well, yeah, I'm doing a wedding on Saturday. It's going to be at the Majestic Golf Course. Be sure to come by. Dinner's going to be around 7 and the dancing will be around 9. But yeah, come on by. You can get an idea of what I do. Now, for a lot of reasons, I wouldn't do that. Number one, because these people, you're inviting someone to a private event to audition for them when you're really supposed to be working on behalf of the people you're working for. That's one. Number two, even if the people you're working for don't have a problem with it, is the person who's coming to watch you really going to see you in the light necessary to be able to see that you can do what they want you to do at theirs? Because what you do for them and what you're doing for these people, two different things, right? I mean, I should hope so. At least that's the way you promote yourself, isn't it? Or do you just have the same wedding over and over and that's what you promote? I doubt that, okay? Plus, I mean, would you want someone inviting a guest to a party that you were throwing just to show off something that was up to them? I mean, I'm having a party at my house and I invite you, and would you say, yeah, well, I'm going to be there and I brought this great dip. You need to come by this party. You wouldn't do that. That's rude. That's just not done. So why would you even consider doing it at a wedding for another client to see what you do? There's a million reasons why it's not going to work anyway. But number one, if you're caught doing this, your level of professionalism in the eyes of the client goes right down the toilet, because that's just awful. Okay, I think it's awful. I would think it's awful. If you've ever had a client that you've done this to, they were like, yeah, no problem, then hey, good on you. I just would never do it. So if they need to audition you, then I guess what I would say is you haven't spent enough time creating the kind of trust necessary for them to believe you when you say that you do this for a living, that you are going to show up and give them exactly what they want, as opposed to show up and do whatever you want, right? Which is kind of what people think we do, right? They don't trust you, is what it is. They don't trust that what you're saying is true, so they got to see you in action. Or they heard somebody else say that you should see the guy in action, which is kind of crazy, right? For a bunch of reasons. Or they've been to 5 weddings and every one of them the DJ was awful. So what's your job, really, when you're talking about whether or not they're going to hire you? You need to be sure you connect with them in such a way that they can't believe that anyone's going to be as good as you. That's the job. Not what you do, not how you do it, none of the stuff that you're going to bring or how you're going to be. Just they need to trust that you're going to have their best interests. You're not going to be rude and you're going to do the right thing. So, easy answer. Should you invite people to come to another wedding to audition so that they can see that you'll be good at their wedding? No. I don't think that's cool. If you do it and get away with it, I'd like to hear about it. But I still think that when it comes to us showing off that we're professional and that we are businessmen that would do the right thing, I think that not inviting another person to another private event is the right thing. You can disagree if you want, and if you do, write it in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you next week for Creative License. Bye.